and here is our TSP ranking. So we are planning to release both NFL and NCAA rankings throughout the year. And so, yeah, first glance here, this is our NFL side. I'll kind of go through the bulk of mine and then see. I'm going to start reading off your list because it's closer to my head. And
Don't do
so
it. Just don't do
I got to
it.
make sure I look across the aisle there at my own rankings. But Josh Allen, we both agree there. You've got Pat Mahomes two. I've got Lamar two. I think with my first three, I was like, who's the safest picks? And even if you don't agree with Jalen Hurts that high, volume of the offense or the passing, hey, the tush push is here to stay. And if you look at his career, he's been a top 10 quarterback like the last 4 years. And so I like the safety there where I don't know if he's going to finish 2, 3, 5, 7, but I'm pretty confident if he's healthy and he doesn't really miss games, knock on desk, he's going to finish in that top 10. So I like the safety of that over a Jaden Daniels. I heard something interesting on Joe Burrow, and we both have him ranked six. Joe Burrow, I can't remember what podcast I was listening to on YouTube, but they pretty much said like for Joe Burrow to hit what he did last year, everything has to go extremely right. And so you're kind of banking because he doesn't run the ball, you're banking that he's able to hit all of the passing touchdowns, all of the yards, and stay healthy when he's having to drop back and throw 50 times a game. He's still Joe Burrow. I think he's still a top quarterback. So we both feel good about him there. Probably uh, on my side, the biggest, you know, people will get after me is probably the Justin Fields at 8. Dak
That
at
is just
10.
wishful thinking right there, man. That's
No,
just
well,
wishful
no,
thinking.
I have some data to back that one up. Dak at 10 is probably I think both of them feel in the same camp with me. There's clear history where they can finish as a top 10 quarterback, but there's some question marks. And so I wouldn't feel good drafting them, but I do think that they finish like again, I'm gonna draft I like safety. I like to bank on things that I can count on. If you get too many flyers, too much risk in your drafts, you're banking that all your risks are going to pan out. Give me the steady eddies that are going to get me to the championship. If I need to make a trade for a home run hitter, I'll do that. But you're not going to make it there if half of your guys are injured by week 5. And so that being said, Justin Fields, his last full season as a starter, he was QB 8. So that's not that's pretty slick there how I put him at 8, but he's got top 10 potential if he plays a full season with Garrett Wilson, his rushing ability. I have no doubts that he will finish as a top 10 quarterback. He's too good of a runner, and that matters so much in fantasy football where he doesn't have to he can throw 15, 20 interceptions and still be and the beauty is you don't have to draft him. He's I don't know what his ADP is right now, but you're not paying quarterback 8 value. You're paying less for him, and I think he's going to finish higher than where you draft him. So I guess with that argument, I mean, he's on my campus to Canton team, and I'm hoping that he has a great year. More specifically, I'm hoping he has an excellent week 1 so I can trade him.
I wanted to ask, so like my biggest surprise, the biggest surprise on your list for me is definitely Justin Fields. What is your biggest surprise where you're like, that's kind of a shady? I disagree on my list. Oftentimes I will shoot for the stars. I truthfully like through experience. I remember when Patrick Mahomes was coming out of Texas Tech, I picked him up his rookie year. And I remember him just becoming this hot commodity. And maybe I'm just like aiming to like hit the lottery again with some like, the
Yeah.
Drake Mays. So anyway, what do you think about that? My
I
list.
I think, yeah, the Penix and the May stand out there. Do both of them finish top 11? I don't think they both will. I think one of them could, but give me the Baker Mayfield. Give me even a Bo Nix where Bo Nix might not finish 1, 2, 3, or 4, but I feel pretty good that he's going to finish in that 5 to 12 range. They improve the offense. I do so I like the safety and the offense, the team culture around like a Bo Nix, even a Justin Herbert. Team success is huge for fantasy football. And so that's kind of a downside for a Justin Fields. I would say that's a downside for a Michael Penix. I trust that the Patriots, they have a good coach, but are all those new pieces going to come together or are they going to win 5 games? And so that's where I'm a little hesitant on the Drake May and the Penix. Geno Smith is interesting. He's got the top 10 potential. Don't quote me on this. I think he's finished top 10 as a quarterback one time in his career, and he hasn't been the no doubt about it starter. Maybe 3 or 4 seasons in his whole career, but yeah, those are the two guys that stand out to me. I like your Jared Goff at 7. I should have probably put him a little higher on mine. Probably should bump Caleb Williams down. But this is our preseason rankings. It'll change,
Oh yeah.
especially after week 1. We probably won't update these until after week 1. But